Hi, everybody. Okay, now that we're all in one place, I just thought I'd give a more in-depth explanation of what's going on so that everyone feels like they know what to do and where to go from here. So the goal of this challenge for the staff this week is to increase the amount of fruits and veggies that we're eating. And so our goal is going to be to get 6 servings of fruits and veggies every day starting Monday. So a serving size can count of anything that either equals a cup or a fist size or handful amount. So like one medium-sized apple would count as 1 serving. 1 cup of cut up peppers would count as 1 serving. You know, don't stress about it being perfect. This is more about cultivating awareness and increasing the amount we're eating in total. So just do your best and aim to get 6 servings starting Monday. That can be fruits and veggies that are fresh, frozen, canned, or cooked. The one thing is to measure it the way you're cooking it and the way you're eating it. So if you're cooking your vegetables, they tend to shrink down in size. So just try to count your 1 cup serving by how much it looks, the quantity it looks like whenever it's cooked, and then measure it that way. You can always message me for questions if you're not sure what's going to count as your servings, and I'll help you out there. So starting Monday, we're going to try to do 21 days where you hit 6 cups every day. This is not the way you have to eat for the rest of your life, but what will happen is you'll get into the habit of always looking for ways to implement and increase the amount of fruits and veggies in your day. So that'll be a great habit to have for life. So that being said, this is something that you can do on your own if you'd like to keep track just on your notepad or in your phone. You don't have to take part in the Facebook group or on the mobile app if you don't want to, but I really think it's a great way to add a little bit of accountability, a little bit of community, and just to really turn it into a challenge. So I will go into the mobile app. You'll see it shared on the screen here, and I'll just give a full explanation so you feel super comfortable knowing what you're doing with that. So now that you've all got the My Coach app, that's where we can keep track of the servings and how many days we hit our goal of 6 servings. So as you go into the app, there's a little home button on the bottom left corner called Actions. It's got a little house on it. This is kind of your home page. Every day there'll be an optional lesson to read to give you a little bit more information. The lesson has a little graduation cap on it. There's a lot of great info. It'll talk about kind of preparing your environment and a little reminder to get stocked up on a lot of fruits and veggies for this weekend. And then as the challenge starts, each lesson every day is going to be about a new vegetable, different ways to cook it, and just different information about it. So that's where you'd go to look for the lessons. And each day there'll be a little task that comes up. This one says count fruit and veg servings. Starting on Monday, the task will say 6 servings of fruits and veggies. So when you click the task, it'll say done or not done. And you just click if you did it or didn't do it. And then I'll be able to see on my end how often you're doing the task. At the bar here at the top where it says the different dates, you can scroll back and forth for the dates. So if you miss checking things off this week, kind of jump back to the Sunday that just passed. You can read through the lessons. This is just a little welcome. Each day kind of talks about a little something different. So you can change days at the top there and mark off the tasks for any of the days. And then at the bottom, there's a little button in the middle called data. You're going to click that, and under metrics, it says number of fruit and veggie servings. So if you want to mark down each day the total that you've gotten to, you can do that here, and then you'll be able to see how consistent you were with getting a minimum of 6 or more. And then at the end, you'll get to see how many servings total you had over the 21 days, which would be really cool. So all you have to do is click the little plus button under number of fruit and veggie servings, add in however many you got, click add value, and that'll be your total for the day. And you can check, do that, just take 5 minutes every night to check in on the app. There's a little button here that says messages. You can message me directly through here anytime you'd like. And that's pretty much all you need to know about the app. So that's how that works. I'm going to show you the Facebook group now, just to go over that. So the screen will just switch up here a little bit. So now that we are on Facebook, if you have a hard time figuring out where the group is, just start to type in the title, CVCHC, Healthy Habits Kickstarter, and it'll pop up. And this gets you into the group. So what I'd like to use the group for is a little bit of community. Share pictures of your lunch if you've got a lot of different colors in there, or if you figured out a way to jazz up your breakfast so that it has more fruits and veggies. Take pictures, share, ask questions, share favorite recipes. I'm going to be doing the challenge at the same time with you guys. And so I'll be posting pictures of the stuff that I use to reach my total servings of fruits and veggies. And then I also want to make sure that you guys have a place where you can get in touch with me and get all your questions answered. Because with the internet, there's so much information available about nutrition and wellness, and half the time it contradicts each other, and it can be very confusing about where do I start? What action should I be taking? What's best for me? You know, is gluten good or bad for me? Should I be eating dairy? Should I be vegan or eating a lot more meat during the day? Things like that. Anything you're confused about, every Thursday, I'm going to pop on and do a video answering your questions. So on Wednesday, in the Facebook group, you'll see a post similar to this one, big colorful post, and I'll just say, hey, any nutrition questions you have, write them down here. And then Thursday nights, I'm going to make sure I put together a video answering all those questions, clearing up any confusion in the health and nutrition world. I'll do the best that I can. If there's any questions you have that you'd like to send me privately, you can just message me directly and I'll make sure to bring it up during the video and keep it anonymous. So another thing in the Facebook group, if you're kind of curious, you're like, oh, do raisins count towards the 6 cups, or what about canned foods? Pinned at the top of the Facebook group, you'll always see this little document called HH Guidelines. So if you click into that, that'll give you a lot of answers to some frequently asked questions, a reminder of what equals a serving here at the top, how long we're going to be doing this, and then if things you might not have noticed that will count, like avocado counts, beans and legumes count, potatoes count. We're just trying to get more fruits and veggies in there. Things that don't count or anything deep fried, like, potatoes count, but French fries don't, little things like that. Grapes count, but raisins don't. And this doesn't mean you can't eat any of these things. What counts and doesn't count just refers to what you can count towards your goal of 6 servings per day. So this document is always available for you at the top of the Facebook page. Now, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything for you guys. But I think that should give you a good idea of what the goal is for this next month, how to do it, how to use the app and the Facebook group. If I missed anything, please don't be shy. Reach out to me anytime and I'll get back to you super quick. But I'm excited to do this with you guys and I can't wait to see how it goes. So please use the Facebook group, ask questions, share photos, and I can't wait to see how you feel after getting in all these fruits and veggies and all these nutrients. So on that note, I will let you guys get back to your day, but thanks for taking the time to do this with me, and I'll be chatting with you all again soon. Enjoy the rest of your week.